Good evening, everybody. Wayne Bolden here at the Speed King channel. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We're about 11 days out from the Breeders' Cup on Friday, November 1st. Of course, Future Star Friday. Juveniles are in town. And of course, Saturday, Championship Day. Hey, tip sheets will be available for both days. You can simply email us at speedking24@yahoo.com. Get your orders in early. There's a lot of work to do. Well, race number 10, one of our favorite races, and everybody else's, on the card on Saturday is the Breeders' Cup Sprint. It is the very last race of the day. I believe it's race number 12, right? We're going to take a sneak peek at the probable entries and contenders in here. Okay, so we're going to run through all, I think it's 14 or 15 of them, just to see and have a discussion about what you think about the sprint and who can possibly get in, and if you have any horses that you're leaning with one way or another, right? And eventually, of course, we'll do our handicapping and make our picks. But right now, let's just take a sneak peek at the probable entries and contenders in this year's great Breeders' Cup Sprint for $2 million for sure. Race number 10 on Saturday. And we're going to start right in with a fan favorite, of course, the old Chosen One. Well, the Chosen One don't have to really apologize to anyone. Heading to the Breeders' Cup this year, took a slight win and you're in through the Ben Crosby. Going to be very backed, of course, because everyone in California loves the Chosen One. I can see why he's in here. Federal Judge. Well, I'm not a big Federal Judge guy for sure, but Federal Judge is a very nice sprinter in his own right, if you ask me. Federal Judge gave notice early that he was exceptional by winning his career debut, of course. That was back in spring of 2023, and he cruised to a front-running victory out there at Oaklawn. Very nice horse. A month later in Churchill, the horse displayed courage when holding off a late running a challenger and finishing good. So again, this one can absolutely run. The Federal Judge can flat out run. And here is Raging Tyrant. Well, Raging Tyrant did something very few are able to do. Actually beat the Chosen One. So this is a great sprinter as well, and probably is going to take some money. Remark. Well, Remark is a Japan runner, right? And here, don't know if he's going to make it, but this 5-year-old has been in career and other places where he's run. So again, the Japan horses, Japanese horses, are showing up in our Breeders' Cup races each and every year, and they're giving a good account. And this Remark, to me, probably deserves a little attention for sure, because this horse has been from one end of the globe to the other. And here's the old Steve Asmussen horse. This horse is going to be retired after this race here, right? And I think he's going to be over at Lane's End, I'm sure, right? Maybe Lane's End, I think, okay? But to me, this one's a cut below. I think this is the last swan song for Gun Pilot, trained by my boy Steve Asmussen, right? I'm not crazy about him in this spot, but who knows? Mulliken. Well, Mulliken's a very nice horse. Flavia Pratt got the mount on this one, and don't have to really apologize. This horse has improved each and every time, and his perfect 4 starts this year. Front running victory last time by 5 3/4 length, right in the Fargo Stakes. Hey, this one is pretty good, Mulliken, for sure. And the next one that we're going to take a peek at that could be in, here come Bob Baffert, y'all. Well, Bobby B has the Prince of Monaco, right? Johnny V is in the arms on this one, right? And guess who owns this one? Stone Street, well, the breeder, Stone Street Stable, for sure. This is a 3-year-old, so this would have to be some 3-year-old to beat this field, but Bob Baffert knows what he's doing for sure. And this horse has never finished worse than second, right? So the Prince of Monaco is a very nice horse. Probably could see him back in the sprint next year for sure. And here's the old Nakatomi, right? Oh, Nakatomi. Here's a very good Nakatomi. His last race wasn't that great, but I tell you right now, he won the Vanderbilt, and he's a deep closer Chaser. We all know that. And this horse kind of likes it out in California for sure. And he's for sure he's going to take a bunch of money. Trained by Wesley Ward for sure. The smooth Tyler Gaffleone is in the arms. Here's another California horse that everybody loves, Dr. Vinkman. Dr. Vinkman with Frey in the arms. Mark Glatt is the owner or the trainer of this one. But here's the thing. This is the son of Ghost Zapper, right? Well, we like this horse a little bit because he's just a hard hitting horse. Won the San Diego Stakes across Del Mar track. There's no reason to apologize. And when you're the son of Ghost Zapper, you know I'm going to pay attention. Dr. Vinkman, very, very nice sprinter for sure. And here's another Asmussen, Scully. Well, we all know Scully. Oh, Santana's going to be in the arms for this one, right? And just very, very fast, man. Scully is so fast. And will be heard from for sure in the sprint. At least the first half mile for sure. And here is one, I got a little weakness for Straight No Chaser. This is Mr. Dan Blacker doing the conditioning. And this horse has just continued to improve each and every time. 6.5, 7-length victory last time. Front running style in the Santa Anita Sprint Stakes Grade 2. It was just an awesome race, right? Straight No Chaser is going to be very, very tough in this race. This horse has improved leaps and bounds, if you ask me. And the next one that we're going to take a peek at is Ben Tornado, right? Well, Ben Tornado is trained by D'Angelo, right? Irad is in the orange, y'all, so you know what's up. He's going to get a pristine ride for sure. And regardless of the competition, he's never have been worse than third. And usually well bet for sure. And nothing's going to change it for sure. By way of Gulfstream, Ben Tornado is a very nice horse. I'd rather have him in position to make some noise for sure. And Forbidden Kingdom. Well, Richard Mandela, the classy Richard Mandela. Well, this one's very, very good too. Looked like a Kentucky Derby horse back in the day, right? A prospect at 2 years old. Didn't really pan out that way. But I think they found the sweet spot. The son of American Pharaoh. Hey, Forbidden Kingdom deserves a little attention. I wouldn't go crazy with this one for sure. Don Frankie, here's another Japanese horse, y'all. Don't know much about him, but I guess we should pay him a little attention, right? Very, very big runs late. Should make some noise in here, but I can't really get a line on this here Don Frankie. I just can't find no data really on him until I get my database up and running with these Japanese horses loaded for sure. And the last one that we're going to look in that could take that could get in is Mita Max. Well, here's another Japanese horse, right? They're making their presence felt for sure. This one is finished close third in the Kentucky Derby, and I guess he deserves a little attention. So there are the 14 or 15 horses that could possibly get into this year's Breeders' Cup Sprint. I mean, it's always a minefield. It's always a puzzle, right? The only one that I know that I'm really high on is that one down there called Straight No Chaser. So let's discuss the sprint. What do you think about it? The Trojan Run is in there. Federal Judge, Raging Tyrant, right? Remark, that's the Japan runner. Gun Pilot, who I think is a little overmatched in this spot, but is my boy Asmussen. Malolkin, don't need to apologize for sure, right? And Prince of Malico, it's Bobby B, y'all. So I don't know what that 3-year-old is going to be able to do. Nakatami, he'll be low, coming down the lane, picking them up and laying them down. I do like the fact that this horse is coming in off of an off race and does have something to run back to. Wesley Ward is always dangerous in sprint, and Tyler Gaffleone knows what he's doing. And Dr. Vinkman, well, I don't know. I mean, it's the son of Ghost Zapper. Enough said. Scully, Asmussen, very, very fast. Straight No Chaser, we talked about him. I have a little weak spot for Straight No Chaser. like that horse, right? But we'll see once we get the data what's our top pick. And Ben Toronado, again, the his American horse, D'Angelo doing the conditioning. And of course, never finished worse than third. Irad has this one. And then Forbidden Kingdom. I think this horse is a little like Gun Pilot, might be a little overmatched. I know he would had big hopes as a 2-year-old to get into the Derby, never panned out. And of course, the last 2 Japanese horses, Don Frankie and then Mita Max. So let's have a healthy discussion about the sprint. I don't know what to do here yet until I get the final data, who's actually going to be in, who do you like, and until I get the rest of my numbers in here. The only thing I really, really know right now about the sprint is that Straight No Chaser is probably going to be on some of my tickets for sure, and as well as Nakatami, because nobody comes home faster than him. So those 2 I know, and then Dr. Vinkman, right? Well, it's the son of Ghost Zapper, and you know my weakness and strong love affair with the Ghost Zapper, for sure. Right? So let's have a healthy discussion. Tell me what you think. Maybe you can shed some light on it. I know we need to wait for the past performances of these to come out in another week or so, but it's good to have a healthy discussion about big races like the sprint, who we all love those. They're fast, they're quick, and then, it's the last race of the day on Saturday. Hey, sneak peek at the entries or probable entries into this year's Breeders' Cup Sprint. Race number 12 on the card. Stay classy, y'all. Healthy discussion. We're not picking our horses just yet in the sprint. We just want to say these are the probable. I know I like Straight No Chaser a little bit. I know that. As long as that Nakatami, he'll be picking them up. He'll be laying them down. But that Straight No Chaser, boy, going to be hard not to like him a little bit. But we'll see. Let's have a healthy discussion. Let me know what you think. I'll probably learn more from you than you'll ever learn from me. My name is Wayne Bolden. We're taking a sneak peek at the Breeders' Cup Sprint, one of the favorite races of the Breeders' Cup whole weekend.